Oh, just one more ought to do it. There. I can't wait for that loser to come home. Seeing the agony and surprise on that little face once they see what I've done. It'll be a dream come true. Now, before they get back, I just need to... Whoa, huh. Hello? Home early, I see. Well, isn't this delightful? You've finally done it. Figured out what I've been doing all this time. I honestly didn't think you'd realize that I was the one behind it all. Oh, don't tell me you don't recognize me. I'm the Anti-Rush. Scourge of all speedsters and one of the greatest supervillains to ever exist. Actually, I'm the greatest supervillain to ever exist. And your worst nightmare. And you, my friend, are my latest pet project. Oh, the fear in your eyes. Delightful. The best part of tormenting my victims, without a doubt. But there's confusion there, too, isn't there? Now, why is that? Why, you haven't figured out anything. You just got lucky. You don't know why I'm here, what I've done to you, or what you've done to me. Allow me to enlighten you. Remember when you were heading home from work last week and, suddenly your shoes tied together, causing you to trip and break your nose on the pavement? It was me. I tied your shoes together. I did that to you, moving so fast you didn't even know I was there. My form invisible to your slow, weak, pathetic little eyes. How did it feel, huh? Losing faith in your motor functions? It must have felt like you were losing your mind. It certainly looked painful. I can see the bandage on your nose now. It'll never be quite the same, will it? Always just a little crooked. But that's not all. The week before that, you were about to set off for work. Normally, you can set off about 10 minutes before because you own a car. It's so convenient, isn't it? Getting you places so quickly. But when you went to start it up, the tank was empty. Even though you filled it up just a few days before. Oh, your boss wasn't happy, was he? It was so out of character for you. The disappointment on everyone else's face. It gets worse, though. What if I told you I spent the night before siphoning the fuel from it while you were sleeping? Storing it in cans before delivering it to a group of criminals, preparing for a spree of motorcycle robberies, and unwittingly making you an accomplice in all their crimes. No wonder you started walking to work. Oh, but you're only looking more confused. I can see your thoughts, you know. You're thinking, this can't be real. She must have the wrong person. I don't even know her. But you do. And I don't have the wrong person. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Take a moment. Think. Isn't there something you've done recently that might have earned my ire? My eternal hatred? Some terrible little deed you performed that's had a domino effect, sending your life spiraling out of control? Nothing comes to mind? Nothing? Really? Oh, think, idiot, think! I should have seen this coming. No doubt your life is so filled with terrible deeds, picking just one out is an impossibility. September 15th, 4 years ago, at precisely 2:15 in the afternoon. We were in a cafe, both of us. You were with your little family, and I was just buying a beverage from the clerk. Coffee, boiling hot, just how I like it. But I don't like it on my clothes or burning my skin. Which is exactly what happened, isn't it? When I walked past your table and you, standing up, knocked my drink, causing it to spill and burn me alive. Do you remember? Do you remember how you hurt me that day? What you did to me? I still have the burns. They're very faint, but they're there. See? You see? You don't see them. Oh, it's your weak human eyes again. How tempting it is to pluck them out. The scars are there, I assure you, both physically and mentally. They'll never leave. Remember now? Oh, yes, I know you tried to make it right. You tried to help, but you pissed off the wrong person. That just made it worse. You made me feel pathetic. Weak. I didn't need help. I never need help. You're sorry. You don't get to be sorry. I am the world's greatest supervillain, the most dangerous criminal alive. And every day since, I've gone out of my way to make yours just a little bit worse. It's what you deserve. And the things I've done to you? Let's just say a lot of your bad luck is about to start making more sense. Remember that date you went on? What do you mean, which one? The date with the... It was... Well, I'm not going to dignify that with a response. It was going so well, wasn't it? The two of you had really nice chemistry. It was a lovely restaurant. And your meal was delicious. You even got a kiss. Ugh. You promised to see each other again. But they never called back, did they? In fact, they blocked you. Would you like to know why? You'll never guess. Oh, well, took the wind out of my sails there a little bit, but, you don't know how I sabotaged it, now do you? These are some of the messages I sent. Yes, the look of horror. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, they certainly didn't want to see you again. And who can really blame them, Honestly, I'm a little disturbed by some of the messages I was able to come up with. I might be a supervillain, but I usually have standards. Usually, but not for you. Remember when you were on your way to that job interview? Yes, you know the one. You know where I'm going with this. You were so nervous, getting ready, dressing up smart. It'd been raining the night before, and there were no cars coming, so you thought you were safe. You thought you could walk close to that big puddle and you'd be fine. There weren't any cars coming after all. Everything was fine. But then I ran by at super speed and drenched you. Oh, you must have been so embarrassed. But then, annoyingly, you still got the job. That workplace is very considerate. How irritating. Add to list. Something to do with workplace. There. Oh, this? Just some little notes I keep on how to ruin your life. I've gotten very creative, but it helps to write them down so I don't forget. No peeking. You don't want to spoil any surprises, do you? Though, friendly bit of advice. Stay away from the free croissants your workplace provides. Unless you want to get a tummy ache. Oh, the confusion. creeping back into your face. You've realized something. What is it, little friend? What's on your mind? Oh, as I suspected. You're thinking, but Anti-Rush, if you can move so fast, how come I was able to catch you just now? Smashing all my plates and piecing them back together like a jigsaw puzzle so they'll smash when I pick them up? Well, that's a very good question. I'm glad you thought to ask it. You see, my friend, all these little inconveniences, they're not life-ruining, per se. Added together, I'm sure they're very annoying, especially that broken nose. But you'll live. I'm not going to kill you. I'm having too much fun. Killing you would just be a waste. But letting you see me, that's an awfully risky move. And if I wanted to, I could have stayed hidden for the rest of your life. A ghost tormenting you. So, when you ask yourself, why did she let me see her? You have to realize that's what I did. I let you see me. It's because I know you, my friend. After these years of going out of my way to ruin your day, I know how you think, how you act, how you feel. I know you better than anyone else on earth. And I know you're going to go and tell people about this little encounter. About how the famous Anti-Rush is going out of her way to ruin your life. But really, think about it. Is anyone going to believe you? Is there a soul alive that will genuinely believe a villain as powerful as me would waste their time with someone as insignificant as you? No, nobody will. They'll think you're just doing it for the attention. Someone desperate for people to take notice. And like the boy who cried wolf, they'll turn away from you, casting you out. So, either you tell them, or keep it to yourself. Either way, you'll be on your own, with the knowledge about all of this. Why, I imagine it'll drive you mad! And after today, you'll never see me again. I'll just disappear. Like a ghost. No, like a poltergeist. But I'll still be here, ruining your day. And every time something bad happens to you, you'll think, was that her? Did she do that? Or was this just run-of-the-mill bad luck? And you'll never know. But I think that's enough monologuing for now, don't you? I've reached my quota for the day, and I have other things to do. Other lives to ruin. You'd be amazed how much mischief you can fit into a day when blessed with super speed. So goodbye, my little friend. Enjoy the rest of your life. As much as you can, anyway. And know that I'll be there, watching you, every second, until the day you die. Be more careful who you inconvenience in the future. Oh, and be careful with those plates, won't you? They're sharp.